Okay guys, in today's video we'll be checking out about 3 to 4 assets, analyze them together. I'm going to teach you how I do my analysis using the trend trading strategy so that you can improve your profitability level on a daily basis. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so if you have been looking for a simple way to analyze your asset before you take a decision on what to do in the trading market, then you need to watch this video to the end because this might actually help you to achieve more. Okay, so stay tuned and watch this video to the end. But before I go fully into it, in case you're joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. And of course, if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly give me a follow right now. Like this video and share this video with friends and family. Okay, and if you have any question, you can drop your question down there for me in the comment section, or you send a personal message to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply you. Okay, so quickly, let's go straight into what we have right here. Okay, so yesterday we've actually been analyzing most of these assets. Okay, so starting with GainX 1200, let's start with that. Okay, so GainX 1200 has been on a bullish trend for a while. Okay, I actually told us a few days ago that if it breaks out from here, okay, it's going to buy more. But I didn't know that it's going to even break out above the resistance zone. So you can see it broke out above it and it has been buying since then. Okay, even when we did our analysis yesterday, it was around here. Okay, and I also made it known that we just needed to break out from here. Okay, and it happened, and check it out. This is spike trading. That is why I always tell you I love trading spikes instead of catching spikes. Okay, so once you get this right, then you will be on the uptrend. Okay, so this has really gone far. Okay, most questions that have been coming to my DN is it still going to buy more? If you should look at this aqua blue line, okay, the horizontal line at this point, okay, if you should notice, you can see H4. It is a resistance zone at on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, let me go to 4 hour time frame. You're going to see it. You can see it broke out above it and came back there, was unable to break out below it. Once it breaks out above it, it's going to turn into a support zone like that. Okay, you can see it got there at this point, sold for a while, but went back up. This time around, it broke out above it, so it's going to turn into a support at that particular point. Okay, so that is why we are having a bullish trend. Let me go back to daily time frame so that you will get it. So you can see this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so it's going to be a very strong buy right from there, and it will be targeting the daily resistance zone, which is this. Okay, so this is the next target. So we are on the bullish trend at this particular point. This is the only thing I can send it back. Okay, this sorry, let me zoom it in. And okay, so this is our next target right now. This is our next target, and of course this is at 95.5, 92,540.10. Okay, so that's the next target. So gain x 1200 is going to be on a bullish trend for a very long time. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, there might be pullback, it's possible, but it's going to be more of a bullish pattern. So it's going to favor those that love trading spikes than those that are trading the other way around. So I won't even advise you to sell at this point. It's a buy. So if you don't know how to trade the spikes, stay away from the market. Okay, so this is very important. Let's move on. Let's move on to GainX 999. Okay, so let me take it down to 15 minutes to see what is happening right here on 15-minute time frame. Okay, GainX 999 had also been on a very strong bullish trend. Okay, and just the way we have seen it, okay, it broke out from this particular trend line to buy more. You can see it bought for a very long time, and of course played around there, but was more of an uptrend than a downtrend, and it's still on bullish trend right now. Okay, so let me take it up to daily time frame also to prove this. And if you should notice, my indicator is also following the same pattern. So that is the beauty of you having the trading tool. Okay, so if you are having the custom made indicator and you don't know, probably you don't know how to do the technical analysis on your own, the custom made indicator will still guide you towards the right path. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, so I've brought it back to, taking it up to the daily time frame just for us to see what is happening on the daily time frame. Okay, so right here we are on the daily time frame. You can see it was selling before, um, broke out below the support zone on H4 and was heading towards the support zone on daily time frame. But at this point, it was unable to break out from there. Okay, at this particular spot. Um, this particular one, it was unable to break out from there, so that is why this is going back. So this will be targeting the support zone on the what's called on the H4. Okay, 4 hour time frame is targeting it right now. Okay, so at this point it is a resistance zone because it has been broken before, so it has changed over to a resistance zone. Okay? So it will be targeting it. If it breaks out above it, then it's going to, we are going in for a very strong buy. But if it does not, okay, I expect it to bounce back immediately it gets there. But for now, it is still bullish because this is where the target is. Okay, so this is very, very important. Now I'm going to take it down so that we can see it properly. Okay, so just the way you are seeing it right now, as you can see that this is where it is targeting. Okay, so it most likely for it to get there before we can have a sell, a proper sell right from there. Okay, that is if it does not break out above it, although it will find difficult to break out above it. Okay, so this is very, very important. But if it breaks out above it, then we are most likely to see more buying opportunity right from there. Okay, so this is very, very important. So that is the beauty of it once you have some of these things highlighted. Okay, now let's see H1. Okay, uh, so this is it on H1. You can see this is where the target is. Okay, of course, here we have a kind of minor resistance zone somewhere here. Okay, let me change the color of this so that it will not affect what we have before. So I'm just going to give it a different color. Let me see, will this work? Okay, good. So we have a kind of minor resistance on here that was respected around there. So if it get there, we are most likely to have a little sell from there or probably a change. And if it's unable, that is if it's unable to break out from there. But if it breaks out from there, then it will be targeting this spot. Okay, so we should look out for that. Okay, so this is very, very important. So this also is also favoring those that love spikes trading. Okay, that is what is favoring at the moment. So this is GainX 9990. The last one which we checked out happened to be GainX 1200. Okay, so should take note of that. Okay, so that is it. That is why we are saying it buying right here. This is 15-minute time frame. Okay, now let's move on to PayNext 1200. Okay, so guys, this is PayNext 1200. Let's check out what is happening. PayNext 1200 have also been a bullish pattern. Okay, it has been a bullish trend, and of course it has been this especially after breaking out from here. Okay, from here. Okay, it broke out from there, and of course it has been buying since then. So I actually highlight areas earlier in this week. You can see the breakout that happened around there led to this. Then this was from the H4 that if it breaks out from here too, it will buy more. And of course, but till it got to this region. So I actually expected it to go back into a downtrend fully, but it was unable to break out from this trend line also. So it bounced back right from there and broke out above the resistance zone at this point. Okay, so just the way you're seeing it, and of course, it has been buying since then, and that is what my indicator has also been indicating: uptrend, and of course, more of a buying opportunity right from there. So let's go to daily time frame also to confirm all this. So I love going back to higher time frame to confirm everything I'm analyzing on the lower time frame, so that you guys will understand where my point is coming from, okay, and why my indicator is also giving us such direction. Okay, so this is very, very important. This is just to confirm how effective the indicator is, okay, and of course, whatever we are doing right here, okay. So you can see this had been on downtrend. The downtrend actually started. This is daily time frame. It started from the resistance zone on daily time frame, the yellow horizontal line, and it's been really strong downtrend, but it was unable to break out below this support zone. You can see it right here. It was unable to break out below this support zone. Immediately it got here, it started buying, okay, and it was a strong buy trend, okay. So you can see the body of the candles, okay. They are big bodies. They are having big bodies, so it means that the momentum is what had been very strong right from the beginning. Okay, so that is why it has been buying since then. So this is the reason for the bullish trend, and it's been so strong that it broke out above this resistance zone, and it is still buying at the moment. Okay, there is a place right here somewhere around here. Okay, so it will be targeting this, okay, even though it's trying to see if it's going to get to this region, but there are some places which you need to look out for while you are picking your trades, okay. These are some of the places, okay, so they are key places whenever you are trading, okay. So this is targeting this at the moment, so it's being on bullish pattern right now, and of course it's still going to buy more till, I mean, before it will get to this region. These are our minor key places that can also send it backward, or makes it a little pullback before it will continue with the bullish trend, okay. So this is very, very important. So now let's take it back down to h4, okay. So right here on h4, just the way we have seen it, okay. So this is it. Like I said, this is the main target, but these are some key places that you also need to take note for, or take note of whenever you are trading, okay. So this is still more of a bullish pattern than a bearish pattern, okay. So this is very, very important, okay. Now down to H4, okay. So as you can see on H1, it's been buying just the way we have seen it. It's been buying. It started the buy trend right from here since it's unable to break out from here. So it's been buying since then. Okay, so if you go to 15 minutes, you will also see it. Okay, right from there, you can see it's been more of a bullish pattern than a bearish pattern, even though there are pullbacks, major pullbacks in between, but it's been more of a bullish pattern. So this is going to favor those that want to trade the normal trend on Paynex 1200 than those that want to trade the spikes. Okay, so this is very, very important. Now let's move on. Let's move on. This is Paynex 999. Okay, on 15 minutes time frame, and of course, just where we have seen this, they started a bullish pattern right from here. You can see it, and it's bought to till it got to this region. So right now, it's been giving us a funny movement around here. Sorry. Okay, around here, and of course, right here, it's also giving us this. Okay, so guys, this is one thing that you need to take note of, okay. You can see it's been moving in between days. If it should break out above it, then we should experience more buying opportunity. It should continue with the uptrend, but if it should break out below this, then it should sell more, okay. So this is very, very important. You can see I actually expect it to break out above this upper trend line, okay, but anything can happen. You don't have the full control of the market, okay. So if it breaks out above this, we expect it to be getting to this region, okay. But if it does not and it breaks out below this, then it's going to sell more, okay. So it may likely get, I mean, forced to this support region on H4. So now let's go to the daily time frame with that, so we can have a full confirmation of what we are getting from there, okay. So this is it on daily time frame. You can see right here, it was having this support zone before, but later on, due to market situation, it had a shifted support zone. You can see went out below this particular support zone on H4, and of course um stopped at this point several times. Okay, so that is why I had to add another blue horizontal line there just for us to take note of that. Okay, so this is the support region on H4, and it has not been able to break out below it. So it was when it got there that it started pulling up and may likely get to this particular spot. Okay, right from there. So that is why it is important you highlight those areas I highlighted on 15 minutes time frame so that you get to know the movement. So right now we're on H4, so you can see it clearly right now. You guys can see it clearly right now. So if it breaks out above this on lower time frame, then it should be getting to this region. But if it breaks out below it, it will come back to this support zone. And if it breaks out from here, it will be coming here. Okay. Now, that is how it is. Let's check it out on 15 minutes. You can see this is it. Okay. It's the same thing which I have been explaining before. Okay. So, this is FX volume 8C. Okay. FX volume 8C has have actually been doing very well. Okay, it's been on downtrend right from this resistance zone, and this is 15-minute time frame anyway. But it got to this region, and I knew it's going to buy, but I wanted it to break out above this trend line to continue the buying trend, but it was unable to break out above it, so it's having a pullback at the moment. I don't know if the pullback will lead into a major sell trend or downtrend. Okay, so if it does not, it will go back up again and try out the trend line. And once it breaks out above it, then definitely we should have a proper buying opportunity right from there, and may likely get to this particular spot. Okay, so this is very, very important. Okay, so you guys can take advantage of this right from there. It's so easy, it's so simple. All you just need to do is just to have a proper understanding of how the markets works, and you can also get trading tools like this to help you analyze better, and of course get a good idea of what the market is going to give you right from there. Okay, so I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash. And if you have any question at all, kindly drop your question down there in the comment section, or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply you. Watch out for my next video. Until then, God